tailed me for the last
Hello,
time.
this is Alfred Hitchcock. This show is rubbish. Listener discretion is advised.
911, what's your emergency?
I finished all them brownies.
Sir, this line is for emergencies.
Oh, then I'm real glad I called. I got an emergency all right, 'cause I just realized that my body's a haunted house. 'Cause inside, there's a skeleton, a ghost, and blood and shit all over the walls.
How many brownies did you eat, sir?
Well, I either ate Glornblumium or Glornplublumium, but farther along in slop.
Are those supposed to be numbers, sir?
Gets and bobbin'.
Is that supposed to be a yes, sir?
Pleel bloop.
Sir, I think your brain broke.
Florm gleep, flormalade, glisten boot, mayonnaise, back scratch, crouton, flarp.
Goodbye, sir.
Gorn.
Welcome to the American Moron Entertainment Network.
No! No!
Touch it.
Jesus.
Where?
That was loud. Yeah,
What?
welcome to the P word. When we talk about irony, it's not a metallurgy thing. Anyway,
Iron.
Iron. Yeah, Iron Maiden. So there's that. So we're into the first week of depression now. Halloween's over.
There's always New Year's.
Yeah.
Not the same, but
Still bummed. I'm still pissed about the wind.
see, it kind of worked out well for us.
Yeah, you guys, you have an inside. To
We
go
did
to.
we did something different, and it worked out really well.
Yeah, we didn't. Oh, shut up. That's a crap. Okay. No, we had to take down a lot of our stuff. The gate fell. We did not get the portal working right until late in the night. We finally got the screen put up, and then the fucking projector stopped working right.
Oh,
we
man.
could not. We didn't have time to figure it out. So I just took it all down. I'm like, I just can't. I can't. People like the garage.
Yeah.
Although Nancy and Alex came up and I was inside peeing and I had the controller for the fog, so it looked like shit when they came up. But
Well, as long as you didn't have the microphone on.
no microphone. But no, we that was the one thing people liked. Kids unfortunately kept jumping in and trying to touch stuff. One kid like smacked one of the lasers, knocked it all out of alignment. I'm like,
Oh,
come on,
jeez.
guys.
We
Do I come to your house and fuck with your shit?
Nancy caught a kid punching one of the animatronics or something.
It's like, what are you just what's wrong with you?
Yeah, we got that for free.
Yeah, just come on in, abuse all the shit. Like they were like touching the tentacles because they were inflatable, and kids were like grabbing them. One kid I saw was like grabbing it like this, and like, are you trying to fucking pop it? Because I can do the same thing with your fucking head. Kids like telling me like, is this water? No, it looks like water. Yeah, it's not water. No, it's water. I'm like, it's not water. I don't think you're right. I'm like, I built the fucking thing. Get out of here. Take your candy and go. I'm tired of arguing with children about the effects.
Well, they're children.
Either they're not good enough or they're so good they don't believe me when they're like, what's it? What is it? I'm like, it's smoking lasers. It's just smoking lasers.
Lasers.
At one point,
Lasers?
I had to I think I told you I had to go to the side. Couldn't give out candy. Brie had to handle that giant crowd of zombie kids.
Yeah.
She had to do them all, and I was in the back like, hey, on the side, like, no.
No touch.
No. Why? Well, because that's a military grade green laser, and I really don't want it to blind you. I don't have that kind of insurance. So please don't.
That's why we don't have them come up the steps.
Yeah. I mean, it's like I said, it's better to keep them out, but I don't know. We got to do something next year. I can't make like I have a barrier, and they leaned on it, and it was made of foam, and they started to break it.
Yeah.
And
You
it's
need a
like,
real barrier now.
I'm gonna just make something out of wood next year and just put it there.
Jim Naffis is in the house. Patricia Phillips.
Hello. Oh right, I forgot to go over to Facebook.
So we had a pinch point this year because we did the last minute indoor thing, and our guy who holds a pumpkin, his arm was sort of in the doorway, and I could hear gears grinding occasionally.
Man,
because his arm moves and stuff. So I know that there were some things happening. It's fine. I fixed most things, and the one thing that I do need to figure out is on our talking animatronics, speaking animatronics, whichever is grammatically correct.
the ones that yak.
They're the motors that drive the jaw tend to, I guess, overheat, and then they stop moving. They just start doing like little
nice.
slight movement. or if they get stuck open or something like
like
that.
I said, like that lady in church. Yeah.
Yeah. So I got to figure out what I need to do there. And some of the stuff is set to motion.
I mean, the
And-
crappy little motors are probably, what, about that big?
Yeah.
Yeah, not much you can
You know, and then what happens is, so we were upstairs getting, dinner and relaxing before the whole thing started, getting showers and doing makeup and all that fun stuff. And we could hear, all of a sudden they started. So one motion activated the other somehow. And then the motion activation just kept them going back and forth constantly. And then, of course, when people come in, they're constantly activated. So I don't know what the answer is, but I'll have to figure it out. What's the white guitar fifth from the right?
That one up there? Well, yeah. Which one?
The one behind me, Jim?
On on the floor or on the wall?
Oh, yeah. Well, there's no white guitars.
Oh, it looks white on the screen, though.
So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's the SBS. That's a...
I'm assuming it's the one up top. But
Yeah,
that
it's
one
the
does,
the guy from Trickster. He has his own guitar line through a company called Guitar Fetish. Let me look it up, and I can tell you exactly how it's referred to.
We probably should do beer, too, while we're at
Oh,
it.
yeah.
So I'm working on that.
He was the... I'll get you his name and everything so we can just do this right. Hold on. Everything takes time.
Not as much as it used to. I mean, before you'd have to go to the library, get a bibliography.
Let me just look up the company.
Well, I don't know what this is, but
Welcome to Guitar Fetish. Here we go. SBS brand guitars.
I would open that carefully since I'm taking it off this.
Gotcha,
now.
man.
I always take them off before and let them sit.
So that guitar is a Steve Brown from Trickster. Steve Brown Sound. And that's the upper model that he sells. They're very inexpensive. I'm going to put the link in here. And they're really cool and fun guitars to buy. And I bought it because it has stainless steel frets, and I wanted a guitar with stainless steel frets so I could see what that would be like. So I put the link in the chat there, Jim. You can click on that at your own pleasure. So let's see.
Leisure.
Nance picked these out. These are Duclaw Brewing Company, and they're Pastry Archie.
Patriarchy.
So what I think they are supposed to be are the airplane cookies that you get when you're in the airplane.
But it's
Those
also
little
a
biscuits.
brown ale.
They're supposed to taste
And
like
I don't have a glass. I'm sorry. You
You want me to
see it.
get you one?
No, it's fine. I just didn't bring
Can you
one.
rough it?
Yeah, it's not fine. I usually, show people what it looks like.
It smells like the beers you usually bring. It tastes like a beer you would bring. It's interesting. It's got that
Got a
cookie
weird,
taste.
Yeah, it's got a weird back end on it there.
So if you ever go on an airplane, they give you these little biscuit things to eat. They give you like 2 little biscuits in the middle of the flight. Like, here's something to tide you over. Have a Coca-Cola. That's what this is flavored after. It's 8.5% alcohol, though.
Well, that's good.
It's pretty good.
That will work.
It's not bad. It's very similar to a Kramer, Jim. Very similar.
No, it tastes nothing like a Kramer. Kramer tastes a little more metallic-y.
What do you think? I give it a 7. It might grow on me after I have a couple more.
I mean, it's good, but it's also really sweet. So it's like there's that. Okay, I'll have one, but I'm probably not gonna have like a lot of these.
The label's nice. It's a printed label.
I mean, it is good.
We got this
got
at
7, right?
We got this at Kunda.
Did you look for the?
Yeah, they were sold out of the pumpkin.
Did they have anything else? That whole rack back
We
there.
bought. I have a bunch up there. I can get them if you want to.
No, those are for Alec, man.
Yeah, I don't know if she's gonna drink them, but I got.
Oh
I
no,
think
we're
I
gonna
got-
make her drink them.
I think we got Pilsners.
Nope, she definitely got to drink them. She's got to get totally. She's got to have like a 6-pack, like one of each. Of
No, she
6.
has a 6-pack.
Like just get a whole bunch.
Oh
and just don't be gross, and then just
no, she really does. She's
just sit down here and just get completely wasted on them. and
ripped.
Tell us how it looks. Yeah, this is confounding. That's why I can't even.
I can't wrap. There's a very bitter beginning. Some sweet.
But it gets sweet. It's like that weird
Yep.
thing
Yep.
comes back at
You
you.
shouldn't have to listen. The way I feel is, I don't know whatever it is you're drinking. It should just taste good right out of the gate, right?
Well, sometimes it does weird stuff. But it is bizarre. It does come out like it's weird. It's got like it's a little bitter. It's really good. I mean, you take a pull on it, it's great.
Yeah. But then it hits you.
And then you get, I think it's the alcohol.
There's a beginning, middle, and an end.
You get that middle like sweetness, and at the end you're just like, oh, this is the last sip I'm taking before I might not be able to walk.
Like you'd feel like I did on Saturday
yeah,
morning.
like it's almost like you're like, whoa, I'm gonna yak because it's got so much alcohol in it.
Yeah.
But I mean, we've had way worse.
Way worse than this, yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. I stand by the 7.
Yeah, I'll give it a 7.
I like the cookies better.
The look of the cookies or the taste of the
The
cookies?
taste of the cookies. They don't look that great, but I love the cookies.
So let's see. So far, we've got 2 contenders this year.
Oh, yeah?
3 contenders. Oh, wait a minute.
What happened?
You fucked up. You never rated the Edmund Fitzgerald Porter because our guest was too busy being snarky about beer. So you never rated it.
Who was the guest that night?
Fuck, I can't remember now.
Guy from the band?
Yeah.
It was probably a 7.
7?
Yeah.
Okay, that'll bring it down then.
Sorry.
That's okay. That brings it down to 8.5 instead of 10. But we still have a tie. We have
I know what it's going to be.
it's Murphy's and
Yeah,
Killian's.
you see.
And Killian's is also a 10.
See?
So it's the Irish beer. And you gave Killian's a 10.
I like Killian's.
So,
Irish Red, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
So let's see. There we are. Murphy's has 10, 10, 10. See, here's the problem. I would say, okay, well, I mean,
We can always have a tiebreaker.
we could. We could do a tiebreaker the last week of the year.
That'll work.
But yeah, we're right now, they're neck and neck at 10. What
I
the
can't believe we're getting close to the end of the year already.
How the hell did one of them get a 9.38?
That's
That was the Departed Souls, the pumpkin one.
that was good.
Yeah, I think
That was in the top.
yeah. Alex gave that a 10.
I think I like that better than the Killian's, but that's
you gave it a 9,
yeah.
but you gave Killian's a 10.
I was drunk.
See,
See,
that doesn't count.
my problem with the whole Halloween thing was getting back to that for a minute.
Oh yeah,
So on Halloween, we have adult beverages out for the adults that come through our
and they
place,
never drink enough. Damn it.
and we had red and white wine, and it was like I was kind of like, one for you, ooh,
2 for me.
one for me,
Yeah,
and
I saw that cartoon.
so I kept drinking wine, and wine is one of those things that I can do it in small
Wine
amounts.
sneaks up on you and will actually fucking kill you.
I didn't. It's the after effect of it that gets me. And Saturday morning, I woke up not feeling so proper, and it didn't go away. And I had a very long day ahead of me Saturday. So Saturday we had to do the teardown, which I was not very helpful. Let's say.
Oh, you suck.
Luckily, my stepdaughter was here, and my wife, who goes.
I don't know. I drove by and
above
all I
and
saw
good.
was Alex outside
Outside,
cleaning the whole
right.
yard. Because I walked by and gave her a sad face and then slowly drove away.
So they did the lion's share, and that's putting it mildly. And then we had a wedding ceremony to go to, not the actual ceremony. Let's call it a reception, for lack of a better. My nephew got married on Friday, which we missed. He was at they got married somewhere. I'm not going to
but
get
on
into-
Halloween.
But on Halloween. So they had a dinner on Saturday from 7 to 9:30. So we went to that, and that was over in Wayne. And then I had a gig that I had to get to with Old School. We were playing with, actually I have the shirt on. We played with 3 other bands, and we went on around, we were supposed to go on around midnight, and you know how these things go. We went on probably around 12:30, 12:50. I don't know. I don't know what time it was. I know we didn't finish till close
It was
to
after 12.
the band didn't finish till maybe close to 1:30, 1:45.
Whoa.
Yeah, because we played a full hour,
No last call for you.
and then they kept asking us. We did a couple, encores and all that stuff.
No,
And
the
it was
bar is going to
Pretty
close.
packed. No, the bar stayed open.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
It was turn your clocks back night.
Oh, that's right.
So, I was there afterward helping clean up and stuff like that. It was just one of those nights. And so I was still hungover from the wine. Wasn't feeling so hot.
That'll fuck you up good.
And Hair of the Dog didn't work. And I think that's probably because of the wine. Wine, champagne, those things, and sweet stuff. Like, if you do those
Anything with a lot of sugar.
Fat Tuesday
will murder the
drinks.
fuck
Yeah,
out of you,
they just kill me. And I learned that lesson young in life, and occasionally in my 50s, I forget the lessons I've learned. I think back to my early days of drinking.
Is there a rhyme about it? Because that usually
There's
steers you
probably a rhyme.
something about fish. No, that's a different one.
Alabama Slammers. That was the first thing that really ever over 21.
That's like the drink of like
I was 21.
biker chicks, man.
20 years old, 21.
Ugh.
We used to go to this place in Northeast Philly on Tyson Avenue.
See, I don't like drinks that rhyme.
It was. I remember just a bad night of Alabama Slammer, and ooh.
Now, there's a Waitron I worked with. That was her drink of choice, and she would pass out on the bar.
I used to drink a lot of what you call it, iced tea, Long Island iced teas. Another one,
fucking
sweet.
hell, man.
You just paid
It's
for
not
it.
really sweet, but it's got tequila in it.
It tasted great.
Yeah.
But
Apparently, when I made those, I used to hate making them because it was just like it's too much alcohol. This
So
isn't
Jim
healthy,
Jim Naffis sent me a video, but to preview it, I actually have to play it, and I don't know what it is. So I'm not gonna, Jim. I can't play it on the air without knowing what it is. So if you want to give me a little,
Play it on your phone and just put it up to your head.
I don't want to do that.
Okay. Yeah, because I actually had some stuff from our buddy. He sent me a bunch of shit, and there's a couple of covers in there that I'd have to start at a certain point. But it's all pretty horrific anyway.
So I was supposed to be something different than I was this year. I was supposed to do a skeleton face on my makeup, but the white face paint went on a little too thick, and then you have to wait for it to dry. So it was a whole thing. I was running out of time, so I just ended up doing what was easiest, which was outline my Gene Simmons face and then fill it in with black over top of the white, and it's sort of a grayish black.
It worked for Screwballs.
It worked for the whole night, but it wasn't what I wanted.
You got on their page. We didn't.
I did?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah, a couple times.
What do you mean? Did people
Picture. Somebody took pictures of you.
get the fuck out
a
of here?
lot. You didn't remember that.
No.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah, you're on there a couple of times.
I'll have to
We
go
had
look.
We had a couple of people take.
And I
photos,
usually,
but
comment on everything that goes on at that place because it's
ours.
that's home base. So I think next year I'm going to try and find the official clown white makeup that clowns use.
Yeah, like it's like grease paint.
That's what Kiss used. They used a clown white, and then what they would do is they do a foundation of clown white, and then they would use baby powder over top of that. I don't know. I guess it dried it out somehow.
I don't know. I had to be a zombie one time after work for where Bree worked, the YMCA up in Spring Valley.
Mm-hmm.
We were actually going to work their haunt. We were setting it up, and then we had to be characters. So I came home and I had like, I don't know, 20 minutes before I had to run up. I literally went in the kitchen, just found shit, and started putting like I don't know, it was flour or cornstarch. And one of the things, it's one of the greatest things in the world for Halloween that I learned in 4th grade, a burnt cork.
I remember
And
people
I
doing
used that and rubbed that in and did all kinds of stuff, and it actually looked pretty good. I mean, it looked kind of zombie-esque, but it was literally, I did it in about 5 minutes with shit in the house.
Yeah.
And then I did a kind of a skeleton, like more of a zombie, like I said, Sergeant D.
Yeah.
But it wasn't white. The only time I did white was I got that grease paint you get in those.
That's what I'm going to have to
tubes.
get. So the worst part about Saturday night, and you don't know this because we haven't spoken to each other since then.
That's true.
Somehow I got home.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping somebody else drove my car back.
No.
Great. So
You wanted to leave.
let's not talk about it on the
Okay.
air. Right. So anyway, I immediately went to bed
I'm not driving that thing home either way.
in full makeup.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Oh, God.
So my
You don't
pillowcase.
wear contacts, do you?
No, my pillowcase was destroyed. Lots of black and white paint.
Was it a good nice pillowcase?
I don't know.
Like mine's silk, so that
Nancy-
would bother me.
Nancy does the sheets. And I think it might have been the only pillowcase I have.
Oh, wow.
I,
So now you're pillowcaseless.
I have a
Is that
new
word?
one now. I don't. It wasn't good, Jim. Let's just put it that way.
By the way, I hope we're streaming okay. We don't have a network feed.
Oh, did you want me to run a line? I can do that.
No, I think we're fine.
Really?
Seems like it's working. I mean, if anybody out there is
Are
listening.
you on the
We're on the
T-Duty
Wi-Fi.
T-Duty 5?
Sure, I guess.
Yeah.
I think so. I mean, I would assume so if anybody's hearing this nonsense.
All right. Well, hey, maybe we can just do it this way. It's
I would suggest doing it the other way.
oh.
Just because if anybody starts streaming like serious porn upstairs, it's going to get all fucked up. Now, I know your
Well,
mother-in-law is not here
she's
anymore.
not here anymore.
So she's not doing that hentai shit anymore.
Yeah, and then usually, the ladies are here, so I think we're okay.
Yeah, we'll be fine. I would suggest doing it just in case because we do put a lot of shit out, but it'll be fine.
I am your father.
Well,
luck-
I'm
good luck
her
with that.
stepfather, so whatever you want to say,
Boy,
makes things a lot more convenient. So
they were good in the thing. Like neither,
They were-
like I for a moment.
thought she was real.
No, I know she was real.
I mean, like an animatronic.
No.
Oh,
But I walked in and I was like, "Hey,
she doesn't break
she
character.
didn't break character."
Well,
Neither
she
Nan-
worked at Freightland.
I know, but I didn't realize they were doing that. And
Neither
like,
did
and I
I.
was like, "Oh, wait, they're in character. Stop talking."
No, I was talking to her the whole night, and she wasn't reacting, and I'm like, I'm not funny.
I learned faster than you do.
I'm thick as a brick and wine.
Thick as a whale omelet.
Yeah.
No,
But,
but I mean, it was 50. Bleh.
I mean, I can put up video, but you wouldn't tell. So at one point, I went in to fix some animatronics and then I kept tripping circuits because we had too many smoke machines on
Did
one
you ever
circuit.
fix that bar light, the laser, whatever the hell, above the laundry room that was
Yes.
jacked up? Okay.
Everything was failing because of power. That fell off, and I fixed that.
You
but
took it off.
I don't remember that.
You took one end off, and then you were fooling with it, and then
Oh,
it
I
fell
fixed
off,
it.
and you caught it.
I
and-
fixed it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
How did you get home alive?
I don't know. The medical box.
Yeah.
So I was
The
that was
bio box.
that was in between the pumpkin guy and the gravedigger.
Ah, thanks, Jim.
So I was standing up there on top of it because I just ended up there, and people were coming through, and they didn't know if I was real or not.
You should stand up there and fart.
And then I just moved a couple times, and people screamed, and
Yeah, I've done that, and then they do damage to shit. You got to be careful.
there was some of that stuff.
You've
Like
got
I
to be
said,
careful.
a couple of the animatronics, those two-prong things that go in the little catch-all.
Yeah.
Like one's out. And I found that on a couple things because they had gotten jammed up. Let me pull down this guitar to show Jim the SBS. I feel like we did this once before, but maybe
I'm sure. I mean, I think we brought down most of them.
Let's see. So it's kind of hard to see it, Jim. Sure you can. Let me turn some lights on here.
Well, if you don't hold it in front of the monitor like, a tease.
Like, if I could just. Oh, that's the wrong finger.
Ugh.
Yeah, fingerprints.
Oh, yeah, I wiped those.
Do.
I did hear a really funny anecdote if you want to hear it really quickly.
Sure.
So one of my friends came over the other day, and his brother is working in this company. It's very, very secretive, and to get in, you have to use, fingerprints. Like
Sure.
your pad.
Yeah.
He is one of the maybe 4 people on the planet that don't have fingerprints.
Oh. Was he using a cigarette lighter?
I don't know how the hell he got in.
So Jim, you can see the back of the neck on this it's a flamed maple, and it's a nice piece of wood.
Wood.
And I mean, you probably went to the website by now because I posted it, but this is a decent guitar.
Yeah, it's
And
pretty.
for the price, it's really good.
You just noticed something about it?
Yeah, I saw something. Interesting.
The serial number is 0001.
So it did need a little bit of little bit of tweaking, and I have a good friend named Mark Burkert who did some work on the frets. The frets were a little, as they call them, sprouty. So he gave it a nice little file job, and I can play it for you through an amp here. I think I have something hooked up. I can do it real quick and see if we can get it working. But you want to talk about something while I do that? Or?
I don't know. If you turn, can you turn? Or you need the lights on because they're killing me.
Is that better, or you want to go with the red?
No, that's better. That's fine. It's
a little too dark,
very,
right?
very bright. Either way.
That's nice.
Either way.
It's a nice mood. Casting shadows from my big nose.
Yeah, somebody was giving you a hard time about that on Screwballs. I was getting pissed.
No, I brought it up, I think. They said they recognized me. I said, oh, was it the nose that gave it away?
And he ran with it. I thought he was a dick.
Yeah, it's true.
It's not true. Stop it. Just stop it.
Oh, I don't have a large...
No, I've seen my no. I've
not
seen
Jimmy Durante, but
I've seen some shit in my day. Let me tell you, but no. So yeah, so we have to I was talking to my wife. We got to re-engineer the gate.
There's a lot to be done for next year.
But here's the thing:
this is Saturday next year.
I've realized something. I'm like an idiot savant when it comes to structural engineering. I don't know the math. I know why things are wrong. And I know how I could try to way to fix it, but I'm constrained by where I can store something if it's massive.
Well, that was one of the questions I kept getting.
Yeah, everybody's like, where do you put it?
Well, we're getting to the point now where we're going to need a storage device.
Yeah, we're there. I mean, I was talking to you last year. We were thinking about it. You thought I was crazy, but it's like we may need to get a pod.
I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm. But the wind just blew the shit out of everything. I mean,
it was nasty.
Yeah, I mean, I was talking to somebody up in, I don't know, Connecticut or something, somewhere up in New England, and he was complaining about it. I'm like, I just don't care. I don't care. There was we have a gate that goes down at the bottom of our driveway, and a thing that looks like the sign for pi at the top. That is like a portal that we project all kinds of hellish shit on. And at the exact same moment, they both started to topple because of this wicked, 60-mile-an-hour wind burst that came through. And I took a step towards the portal, which was near my front door. And the second I took my hand off the gate fell over, tumbled towards your house. Oh, and 140 pounds of rock went flying all over the place. And then by around 4:30, we just decided, fuck it, we're getting rid of it. There's no reason to keep it. It's just we're afraid it was going to fall on like some little kid. So
it was crazy, man.
So I am going to re-engineer all that. And then I swallowed a bowling ball.
How did you do that?
It's a long story, but no, I have to figure that out.
Is he still there?
I believe so.
Little quill tap. That gets you that
nice
Telecaster sound, right?
Very nice.
I know that's your favorite.
Oh, were my nipples showing?
I saw something.
Sorry.
Let's see what this does.
It does have that hemi tick to it.
It's different. I'm not sure if I like it totally yet. Anyway.
It works.
There you go, Jim. I hope you heard that. You like the tone? Let's see what he's saying here. So that's going through a Carvin amplifier with a PV Ultra. Is the Rockmaster preamp, which is glorified
Rockmaster
distortion pedal.
Jones. Oh, there you go.
There you go. She's buzzing a little bit.
There's a little buzz there, yeah.
Yeah, that's an old amplifier. That Carvin head's from like 1987.
That's not that long ago. Shut up.
That's pretty long. I'm sorry. And the Rockmaster is probably from 1990. That's when PV made really, really good equipment. They were making the original 5150s.
Careful, you're about to nail your mic stand with that.
Yeah, I know. All the guitars are fucked up in this room. It's got that. If you know PV amplifiers, it's got a little PV honk to it.
Aha!
It's got that it's got a little bit of Van Halen tune sound to it, right?
Yeah. You do a little Van Halen on that.
I think you can get
You
away
know a
with
little
it.
Van Halen you can do?
Competently?
Yeah. That's what I was thinking of, yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one for that.
It's not Van Halen. I'm trying not to
No, I know that.
get myself in trouble.
As long as you don't, as long as you don't play it dead on and sing exactly like, yeah, then you're fine.
Wrong. Yes.
Now I can compare this to like another guitar
You could.
as a reference. We could do that.
Yeah.
Well,
You could do that.
what would be how about the one I play all the time?
All right. Which, that guy?
Yeah. So take the headphones off.
Yeah, you got a lot of wires coming out of you there.
I gotta go wireless, Jim.
Yeah, well, it happens, Yeah.
So as a reference.
What's that? Oh my God, easy. Don't fight with it.
It's got a thing that locks the cable in.
Oh, like a Red Ryder BB gun. Now, don't forget that's there. You'll freak out.
Well, yeah, I tend to lose things. So here's this is the new number one, I call this.
Same as the old number one.
Never the same, but this is I'm playing this one for a couple of years now. So They sound the same to me.
That sounds richer.
It's out of tune.
Still sounds different. That's how that works. Yeah, it still sounds richer than that one.
I don't like the sound of this amp. That's my conclusion. I'm not a big fan of this amp.
You want to take it out back and shoot it with a BB gun?
No, I'll just sell it.
No.
I like the way my Mesas sound a lot better. And I love my Marshall, which I think is coming back here this week. Mark's got it.
Oh, I thought you were never getting that back.
She's been hanging out there. There's a love affair going on.
Ew. It's going to be all sticky?
Probably.
Gross.
Funny how it sounds different when you hear it through the headphones.
Yeah.
It's a lot different.
Well, it's the same thing when you were listening to albums as a kid.
I like the reverb. Go for another, dude.
I'm not having another one of those.
No, you don't like that.
I'm not going to do another one.
There's more in the. There's lots of different stuff in the fridge.
I might go to the fridge in a minute.
There's some good shit in there. Wow, you really crushed that.
Yeah.
What's that 1-2 we do?
That one.
I like this guitar better.
Yeah, I like that one a lot better.
Sorry, Steve Brown sound guy. This is a guitar that's made from parts too, though. So that's
Well, everything's made of parts.
But I mean, I didn't buy it this way. Let's see if I can do this. I can do it. Look at that. See?
Did you do it?
I did it.
Look at you doing.
So this thing's made from. It's a Mexican Floyd Rose player Strat. Well, it started its life that way, and then everything on here is a German Shaler Floyd Rose replacement, and then DiMarzio pot, and everything's hardened steel and whatever, and German parts that make it sound a little better, and a good pickup, a good Seymour Duncan American pickup, because you can't go wrong with Duncans or DiMarzio's. Let's just be honest about it. Oh, how we doing, Jim?
We're doing good.
Okay, good. So, yeah. You know, and then if you were to plug a Les Paul in, it would sound gigantic compared to those. You know? Gigantic. So, yeah, I got nothing.
All right, I'm getting into it here. I'm getting too deep into this. I'm gonna get out of here. All right, do you want anything?
I'll finish this, and then if I need something, I'll run out, and then.
All right, I'm gonna go run over there.
So, we're gonna have some stuff coming up here. So yeah, Joby, that is a good statement. Is my Frankenstrat. I have another one. That's the sister guitar. It's another white one. I can show you that here real quick. So, reference point, black pick guard. Hope it doesn't fall. Almost. Here's the sister. Similar specs, all German, with the American. It's exactly the same specs, just a different pick guard. Sounds a little bit different than this one for some reason, but that's just the nature of wood. Wood does that. And then I have two American Floyd Rose Strats, and those they sound almost identical to these, relatively speaking, and they play much better. Not that these play bad, the Mexican Strats. They're it's the same specs, but they have a whole different flavor. But they're worth a little bit more, and I get nervous bringing them out.
Why? People mess with your stuff?
No, I just don't want to take a piss and then my shit's gone.
Well, that too.
You know what I mean? Dom DeSpaldo had a horrible experience like that back in the 80s. I think he was playing at Tommaso's, which was a popular place where a lot of the bands used to cut their teeth. I never played there. I was playing like the Empire at that point. But he was playing Tommaso's. And somebody stole, I think it was his like early 70s Fender Precision bass.
Excuse me.
Which they're worth quite a bit of money these days. And, it doesn't matter how much it's worth. If it's your number one or your main squeeze guitar,
Ew.
and somebody walks off with it, you
Well,
feel,
even
first
if
of all,
it-
you
yeah.
feel violated, okay?
Well, yeah.
When shit gets stolen. But not able to get it back it's just, that'd be fucking horrible. You know what I mean? So, to the layman's ears, Joby, yeah, maybe everything I play sounds just like me, but it's, or anybody else when they play, that's so-and-so, that's Eddie Van Halen. But he would tell you, just like I would, certain guitars just feel better in your hands and they work better. It's just it's a thing.
I actually meant to ask you if you were working with Cookie Puss recently.
Cookie Puss did send him some new tunes, and
No, did you work with him?
No, I didn't. No, he didn't ask me.
Oh.
No.
I was curious.
I would like to collaborate with him.
I thought you had.
No, unfortunately, no. I was thinking about doing some overdubs for him, but he didn't ask, and I don't want to get in trouble with him because he gets very fucking angry.
I know. He was
But
battling
I do have some stuff here if you'd like to hear that.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. Our good friend Cookie Puss, he's cut some new music.
He sent a couple of more, and I've not listened to them yet.
I have them right here.
Oh.
So,
There are even more than those.
more than, well, this is all you sent me,
No, there's a couple more.
or he sent me.
I got a call very late the other day.
Oh, maybe he'll send me some more, but I do have this one. I think this is.
Sounds like that's the ballad.
I think this is the reworked stuff, isn't
No,
it?
that's
Oh. Hold on. Now I got to go find them. Hold on. Let's see.
yeah, because I have them, but
Uno momento.
it'll go to shit if I play it.
Let's see if I can find the file that it resides in. That's not it.
Was that
Joby,
Yeah, it was that
Joby, I agree with everything you're saying. All right, let's see. Here we go. Final versions.
Yeah, that's it.
So this Cookie Puss sent this one, and it's called Spoon No More.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
That's his signature riff.
It is.
I keep expecting him to say Compton. So angry.
He's got a thing going on, man.
I can't deal with that riff anymore.
Till you find it. Drop D or something. I like that progression. That's drop D.
Yeah, he sent me the music, but I don't think that's going to help you.
Oh, just with the... I didn't know he could sing that high. That's skyrocket high, man.
Ball shattering. But... You want to hear a little bit of the new ones?
Well, sure.
All right, let me see what he said. I only listened to a moment of it.
Same key? Probably, right?
Probably.
Yeah.
Who the hell knows?
He likes that key of D.
This one, let me see. I listened to a tiny bit of this one. That's why I was a little... I think it was this one. I don't know.
I like that he got his old voice back, and he wasn't...
He's definitely using something.
it's sort of like... what reminds me of is King Diamond.
Really?
Yeah.
That's scary.
Well, it's not King Diamond's real voice when he does that.
Yeah.
Right?
He's definitely doing something here. Let's see. Where are we going here? Oh, here we go. This is the Sunday Reckoning.
Ooh. You have to send me this.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Let me stop.
You wait for the static to go away.
Go away. Try it again.
I was born in a blizzard of light,
A little pitchy.
molded in sugar,
What are you trying to do there?
raised in a freezer. Now the cone shall crumble.
He's doing shit. Yeah, this sounds like I thought you were backing him here.
You thought I was a mascot, you sweet little star, but I melted in rage. Now I'm raising the bar. You turned up my brothers, my fudge and my cream. Now I'm the nightmare of your dairy dream. Cooking us, they scream with delight, but I see your terror in the flicker of light. The candles burn, the frosting bleeds. Your birthday wish is my war creed. This is the Sunday reckoning.
Wow. This is very much more angry.
Everything he does is angry, man.
All right, that's horrifying. All right.
That one's in the key A.
So here's the other one.
Ooh, Priesty.
Born in a freezer, cold and alone. Sculpted from sugar, no heart, no home. You gave me a voice, but not a soul. Now I'm stuck in this creamy hellhole. Every birthday, I'm sliced and served. Kids laughing while I get what I deserve. You think it's funny? You think
Ah,
I got it.
that hurt.
it's a trick? Try screaming while they eat your face up. Brick! You made me melt, you bastard. You left me in the sun. Your smiling commercials, yeah, you think you won. I'm dripping down the counter. My eyes are sliding off. You made me melt, you bastard. Now it's your turn to rot.
At least you got it. Yeah, there it is.
You gave me a name, but not
Now you
a
gotta see if Bob can
chance.
sing.
Forced me to dance in your sugar trance. Cookie puffs from outer space, you said, but I ain't no alien, I'm a monster instead. Thought you sold out and I was next. Now I'm a brand of corporate hex. You think I'm soft 'cause I'm made of cream? Well, I'll hunt your fridge and curdle your dreams. You made me melt, you bastard. You left me on the shelf. Your empire built on broken cakes and I can't save myself. The sprinkles fall like teardrops. My smile's a plastic lie. You made me melt, you bastard. Now I'm coming for your pie.
There's that one. Now,
I don't like George Lynch.
no. So he did send covers. I did.
Good for you.
It was either that or Stella. I'm not a big Stella fan.
I really like that song.
Yeah. So I have to start this one in the middle because it's a cover and I don't want to get us in trouble.
I don't think you will with that voice.
But the intro might.
Oh, okay.
So this is one of the covers he did.
This is an alien and all of it. I witnessed better than sleep compulsion. Sauce is spreading inside my head. I'm thinking of this love free. I stop the house and eat. I'm moving around and I'm starting crazy. I fight like a beast.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know how he sings that high.
That's terrifying. And where's the other one?
Boom, 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 ba-da-dum.
Oh, wait. Oh, this one's a duet, but I'm going to still start it in the middle.
I've heard this before.
It's weird. Fudge is in there somewhere. So I don't know why the hell. I was just like, yeah,
Yeah,
thanks.
I'm tuned down a half step. That's Twisted.
So-
Twisted
Yeah.
Stanker.
Yeah, but he's got a bunch of other shit. But that was the nightmare he sent me the other
Just out
day.
of tune.
So I'll see what else he's got, and I'll send it over to you. Because the 15th, I want to hear that.
Oh, we can make that happen as long as they don't blow us out in the other room.
Well, but I think he did get it. He definitely got a new guitar player. Because like the whatever session guy got for the first one, this is the only thing he could do. It was like, and every riff was that.
Oh yeah. I can't go any lower because I'm not tuned.
Oh, it's terrifying. But at least they got a different guy here.
I like that.
Yeah. That's why I was saying, it's like one of these. I can't tell which one it is. Because I listened to like a few seconds of one of them. And I just jumped to the middle. I swore to God it was you. There we go.
Close. That cabinet's not the best.
It'll do.
In a pinch, anything will do.
Well, no, that's the old any port in a storm theory. I was talking to a friend of mine I grew up with. He lived next door. First day I met him, he punched me in the face. He was
That's usually how the best friendships start.
yeah, no. But he's like a year older than me. And he was the guy when you're growing up, you don't want a girl to meet him because she's going to fall in love with him and blow you off.
Well, as long as she's blowing you.
No.
Oh.
No, I mean like you like a girl and then the second she meets him, it's over. It's like, oh my God, he's got blonde hair and blue eyes. I love Aryans. So he was that guy, and I finally realized how those guys operate now. So if you ever had a guy who you're like, would tell stories like you got laid like 6 billion times, and you're just like, what the fuck? I know the secret now.
Okay.
The secret is you bang anything that moves.
Right.
Or doesn't move.
Right.
Or might move.
Right.
And that's the secret.
What's your point?
I wasn't that guy. I had standards, I guess. There were just certain things I wasn't prepared to do, even as a teenager. You know, girls that weighed 300 pounds, women with beards.
What, so you discriminate?
Yeah, I do. But it's just me. I'm sorry, I'm a bigot.
You don't like beards?
No, they chafe.
Yeah.
I remember the first time I noticed that a girl I was dating had a rash.
You didn't shave?
I did.
Oh, somebody else didn't.
No, I shaved in the morning. No, we just discussed that. No, but you shave in the morning, and by the evening, 5 o'clock shadow.
Yeah, hey.
It's enough there, man.
Ding dong goes the ding dong.
I like that. Nope, need that. Okay, that's good. All right. So, anyway, I have to re-engineer all my Halloween shit.
It's a thing, man.
That's fine. And I have to come up with a costume.
I mean, I have all these ideas to do stuff, and I'm like, should I order this stuff now? I did order some fog juice cleaner. It's coming.
You can use vinegar too.
Well, we didn't have any, and so the one fog machine in the garage, I was using leftover fast dissipating stuff, and it hadn't run in a year, and I was like, oh no, it's not working. The pump was making noise, and I just kept working her,
Yeah.
and then eventually it blew out whatever was in the way, and then she was running smooth, but the smoke was very thin in the garage. I don't remember if you saw how thin it was when you came in.
I thought you would use a hazer.
That's what it was acting like. So I've just decided that I'm going to go all out and bog fog everything next year.
As long
and
as
what I'll do
it's
is
inside.
I'll water it down. Well, I did bog fog out front, and we were fine.
You didn't do a lot of it though. I mean, like I
It was on a like a 2-minute timer. Or
I
1.5
was
minutes.
firing bog fog the first year, and it fucked the street up.
Well, on a non-windy day, I would have probably had a problem.
Yeah.
And we would have had like an I-95 crash out there.
Yep. Yeah, I don't want to deal with that.
So what we were doing was we were aiming for whatever way the wind was blowing at the time of setup. That's where we faced the fog machine. Now, obviously, the wind wasn't blowing out toward the street. But that's a very real possibility where we live because...
Dude, it was blowing in every goddamn direction the other day. I built a fog chiller, and it actually worked. Used Cryoblast.
That's what was used in the garage,
I
right?
used CryoFreeze, and I used a fog chiller, and it laid it right down. Little
looked-
too well.
It looked really good.
So that was working, and we have no photos of anything because we were too busy fucking with everything, and then the kids were just beating the shit out of us. By the time we had a break, the ice had melted, and we didn't have. It was just throwing stuff up in the air. But I need to get new lasers. I can get more lasers if I'm going to do that again. Thinking next time might just do something with like a force field. That way the kids can just touch it and stop fucking bending down. But I don't know. We got to figure something out. Something's got to change. I can't deal with the kids like breaking everything all the time.
Well, that's why in horror houses and stuff, everything's kind of out of reach. You know what I mean? It's
Well, that's why we put barriers up to the garage so they
know.
don't fucking get in there. But they lean.
Yeah, but
years ago when I was a bartender, I convinced my boss we want to enter the ugly bartender contest for charity. One of the things we did was me and the other bartender would sit in a pool in the dining room of the restaurant, and people could throw money at us. Right? That worked okay until some little kid decided to come over and fall into the pool.
No.
And when he fell,
lawsuit.
no, when he fell,
He bent the front.
not bent, he pushed it flat,
Oh, he canked it.
and it just spilled out.
Oh, that must have been great.
And I'm sitting there like this, my legs wide open. My boss comes over with a bar knife and sticks it right next to my balls and cuts into where the drain is under it. And he's like, we're done with this. We're done. Kids just don't get it, and their parents are too stupid to keep them away from it.
We had some kids here that were,
Yeah.
Don't
break.
There was some stuff.
It's like we actually did this one time up at Bree's sister's house. We did a haunted trail, and we're doing all.
That's
cool.
cool.
It was really cool what her brother set up. We're running around and doing all kinds of stuff with chainsaws and shit. It was really neat. And these fucking yuppies came up, older than us, and they're like, "Oh," and I'm like, "I'm sorry. Do you think this is Scooby-Doo and you're exposing like some weird land grab or something?" Yeah, it's obviously not a fucking ghost or
It's
whatever.
like going to a kid's magic show
Yeah.
in grade school and busting the kid magician's stuff.
Yeah, I mean, just stop fucking around. We're doing this for fun, and you're sitting there like, "Oh, are we supposed to be scared?" I don't fucking care if you're scared. Shut the fuck up. So we wound up that night. We were fine getting so sick of it. We had all the yuppies come up. We said, "Oh, we got a really special thing for you." And they all came up. And I mean, it was 18 acres, so they had to come way the fuck up in the woods. And I said to Bree, "You lead them up with a flashlight." So she led them way into the woods. And we had a plan. And I came out of the woods with the chainsaw, grabbed her, took her and the flashlight, and we left. And we left them up in the woods. Like 2 acres into this fucking dark fucking wood thing. And then we went down, had a beer. And for like an hour and a half, all you heard was them like, "Oh, we're not scared." Like, they're still up there. Look, they wandered around in the dark. I'm like, I hope they fall into a bog.
Did you hear this? I don't know if you heard Alex's story when she was working at Freightland, what she would do. Mm-hmm. She would go in with the crowd and pretend she was one of them. Mm-hmm. And then have somebody just take her in the middle of it. Being all into it with everybody else. And She said it worked.
That's
very
what we
well.
do with Bree. Like she was in on it, and
Yeah,
I
that's what made me think of
grabbed her.
that.
She fell down. I grabbed her and dragged her away, and she was screaming. But they're all just like, But it was like the first time I went to Penhurst. They had all these like young, very, very cute girls walking around, like scary. And I'm like, I'm not afraid, because this is like going to a goth club. It's like you're not scary, but I don't know. I was sitting around today like, what am I going to dress in next year? And now I have to make 2 costumes.
I'm gonna do probably the same fucking thing I do every year.
I can't do that. The thing is, I want to do something complicated, and I'm afraid that if I do it, it's going to be too complicated.
Well,
Like, it's to the point where, like, it's hard to move sometimes.
I looked at that costume you sent me, and
Yeah.
it's pretty damn good for the price.
Yeah.
I want the real one, and I looked it up. I think I sent you the link for it. The real one's about $1,400, maybe
But
a
you
little
get
more.
use out of that.
I would.
Or you get the shit one and then buy the boots.
The boots are the most expensive part.
Yeah, so buy the
first
boots and
you
get
have to
the
buy
shit
the
one.
boots, and then you have to get the shells. And if I'm gonna do it, but see, here's the thing. So the armor's good, right? But my favorite costume for Gene is 1977-78. Kiss Alive 2. But I don't want to wear a giant open shirt thing, I'm not.
You got the chest hair for it.
But
What's
I'm
the
not
problem?
that. He didn't. I'm just
we
not.
did.
I'm not that skinny. No, that was Paul.
Oh, was it? All right.
Yeah, Paul was the hairy one.
I just turned away. I don't know who the hell.
So I don't know. There's somewhere I'm going to figure it out. I'll just figure something out.
Yeah, I got to figure something out for next year. Like I was.
And I've
gonna-
never
I had
walked.
one I
I've
was
never
gonna-
walked in platforms, so I don't even know if I could.
I tried it my mom's once, just for shits and giggles.
Yeah, it was a thing.
Twisted my ankle. Fucking hurt.
There were no platforms in my house other than the ones I got
You want me to
beaten
have
on.
clogs?
We had clogs. Yeah, there
Yeah,
were
my
clogs.
mom threw those like boomerangs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They came off pretty fast.
Yeah, that was what she threw. That
Whack on the
She
ass.
threw the one time, and it was one of the last times.
Do you realize you're hitting me with a 2x4 that's sculpted?
Well, that's the thing. It was one of the last times before I ripped enough groin muscles I couldn't do it anymore. I could do a full straddle,
Yeah, you were telling me that once.
and she missed me by like that. I felt it
Missed
like go
me
by,
that much.
and it hit the table and blew the table up. Like literally, like
Glass.
no, but it was like it had an edge of veneer and then plywood, and she broke the plywood apart. And then she's mad at me. She's like, "You broke my fucking table." I'm like,
I like how that gets turned around.
"Yeah." I'm like, "I kept you
Heard
out
that
of
before.
prison." Yeah.
Get turned around. Don't make any sense.
Like she's the one. She punched me one time in the shoulder, and then freaked out and just started slapping the shit out of me because I hit her. Like, so I hit you with my shoulder in your knuckles. Yeah, that's not gonna hold up in. Well, it might hold up in court now.
That adoption was just poorly executed.
Oh, dude, I'm not even sure it's legal. They just took me home and eventually did some paperwork. That was the fun part, finding out from my cousin that their creepy parents were like, hey, that boy you brought home, if you don't want him, we'll take him. We need someone to work the farm. And my mother's reaction, apparently, from what I've heard, was, oh, shit, it already went through. God, I feel loved. So I was trying to explain that to my sister the other day. She's like,
You were Cinderella, but Jim.
Didn't wear the gown.
I didn't have that experience, Jim. I'm happy to say.
It wasn't as bad as it could be.
Oh,
I mean,
it sounds like it
worse.
was fucking horrible.
It was bad, but it was like, it wasn't. I never knew the difference. That's what I was trying to explain to my sister. Like, I don't know.
You do now.
Well, I did. You know what I didn't? I don't, but I did learn that they thought differently. Because, and I actually said to my sister, I'm like, the one I was telling my sister Sharon, I said, you actually probably did the least of it. But like everybody else, like had like that attitude of, you don't know you're different, but we do.
So I didn't experience any of that. First of all, I was the oldest, so I didn't have that experience. My sister was a surprise after that. It all went.
Whoops.
Hey, wow, it works. because they waited, they tried for 5 years and then, went this whole thing and, they got me.
Well, you got to do the Irish Catholic thing, and you got to keep trying to have a boy. Have like 75 girls and then a boy. And you stop.
Well, they didn't anyway. So everything worked out all right, and I now know my birth mom, and so then I got that thing going on, and everything's cool there. And
Yeah, they reached out. I ignored it.
no, I connected through my
I've got
half
enough.
sister, and so I have a half sister and a half brother in Virginia, and I apparently have some siblings in Huntsville, Alabama, with the
Where they built the LEM.
where the seed provider lives,
Lovely.
and he worked for
NASA.
Lockheed Martin or NASA or one of those. He was a nuclear ballistic missile designer,
There you go.
apparently, or something.
Probably didn't live here.
He started out here. He's a Levittown guy.
Oh, that's what G used to do on the Hill.
So he may have worked for one of those companies. I used to know where he, I looked all of his credentials up. But I wrote him once and he didn't want to, engage. So
See, that was the thing. Like,
fine.
I never wanted to bother anybody. Like,
I just want to say, hey, man, what's up?
no, I
But,
figured, they got rid of me. The last thing you need, it's like a boomerang you don't really want. It comes back and haunts you.
Yeah.
But, like, I remember
But
I found her.
I had nothing but a good experience after I found my family. And, my quest, if you will, wasn't necessarily because I had a hole in my heart or anything like that. It was about health issues, like to figure out like what's going on, why is this happening, and maybe there's some answers there. Because it gets old when you go to the doctor and they go, "Any family history of this?" I mean, you've heard.
No,
that.
I love that. I'm
And
like,
you're
nope.
"No, I don't know.
I like it when you go to a new doctor and like, what's your family history? I'm like,
I don't know."
Yeah, I don't have any. I actually find that kind of like satisfying.
It's a little fun, but I know some things, and I know, cholesterol issues are a problem, cancer's an issue, all these things. So I can at least answer those questions, and that was how that was the reason it started. The initial person that I started my search with was a friend of mine. Well, she was a girlfriend at the time. Her name was Lisa. She recently passed away.
And you're hard on one.
And she helped me. This is back in 1985.
I remember that year.
We started like pulling records. She worked for a law firm, and she was pulling some records for me and looking things up for me. It was really neat.
It's hard back then, yeah.
It was a whole different world. And then all the forums started in the I would say the late aughts. So around 2008, 2007, I had jumped on some forums where people who were adopted went, and they would find out like, all right, you need write, blah, 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 So I wrote a couple things, and another person, my soon to be found out stepsister, wrote some things, and somebody read the two posts somehow and went, these are related, and they had connections, and they figured it out, and they figured out what agency had done it, and long story short, put us in touch with each other. And by 2010, we had a meeting where I met my mom and my half sister and my half brother, and was introduced to this whole family of people, and it was pretty cool. And over the last 15 years, I've gotten together with the family almost every year at some point. Met people, and it's kind of cool, man.
It sounds like a nightmare to me.
Why? What's nightmarish about what I'm telling you?
I just can't. I don't want to. I can't. I just don't have time.
I had nothing but a good experience.
I
mean, there was
know, but
nothing
to
bad
me,
that
it's just
happened.
like they tossed away a bad penny. They don't want it to come back.
No,
but like I remember
in my situation, and I don't, I don't know if she's even listening. She'd be listening tonight. She was 17 or 18. She was in high school. Some things happened, and it was the 60s, and it was just
Summer of Love, man.
maybe a better
Actually,
approach to it.
You were out before the Summer of Love.
Yeah.
I wasn't.
Everybody has their reasons for doing things. Like, I don't feel rejected or hurt in any way.
I do, but I don't care. When I was a little kid, I used to.
Hey, listen,
Mutter
you
about
know, and I'm all about choice and everything people have, you know, but 20 years later, you and I probably wouldn't be here.
Yeah. Oh, I know that. I mean,
So,
it's one of those things. Like
That doesn't
I'm
mean
not,
I'm against it.
Yeah, I'm not bitter
I'm just
about
glad
this.
that it didn't affect me.
Yeah, I'm not bitter about it in any way. I never had a problem with it. I didn't even think about it at all until one time Bree was like, "Did you ever even look in the phone book?" And I was like, "No, look, she lives in Jeffersonville." Because I have the 2 birth certificates.
So it's very local.
Was, yeah. But I had, my original birth certificate, and then I had the new birth certificate. I think I still have both of them.
I think I might have the original.
And, totally different name and all that kind of stuff. Like everything.
I don't think I was. I don't know. I don't remember now.
The best part about the original one is a box on there that you check, and it says illegitimate, and it's
Really?
yeah,
That's interesting.
It makes you feel great.
So here's the thing: like growing up, my mom had a friend who had 2 children that were adopted. I had a buddy who I went to high school with. He was adopted. This was not an uncommon thing
Yeah.
in the 1970s to know people that were adopted for whatever reason. Well, there's no for whatever reason.
We don't want to. Mom doesn't want to wreck it for Dad, so she's just going to adopt a kid.
But it really it was a thing. It was a much more commonplace thing than it is now, and it was just a part of life. It was something that I just always, as far back as I can remember, I knew I was adopted.
Yeah, me too.
I didn't know, maybe understand completely what that meant.
I always knew from the earliest memory, knew what it meant.
I don't think I did, but I just viewed my mom as my mom. My mom was
Yeah,
my
me
mom.
too.
And my mom, it's mom.
Yeah.
It's mom.
That's Mom, that's Dad. I told my sister the other day, I'm like, let me explain to you how much you guys are my family. I am sure I've seen you partially naked at some point,
And it's revolting.
and it made me vomit.
Yeah. No, and it's not like, for people that are listening, like, just think how you feel about your sibling.
Yeah.
It's no
How
different
gross they are.
for us. It's,
Filthy and gross and ugly and stupid.
it's just,
Yeah.
It's just, that's how it is. And then subsequently, when I met my biological family, it wasn't like there was a wall of emotion or like this overwhelming feeling of love or revulsion. Not that anything ever happened like that, but the emotion, that bond is not there.
Yeah. I would assume they'd
Now
want a kidney.
over time, well, that would work.
That's what
But over
yeah.
time, you
Sometimes
get to
works.
know the people, and you intellectually understand where they stand in your life and who they are, and feelings do persist. Okay.
Yeah, I don't have time for that.
You have all these feelings, but it's different. No matter how hard you would want it to be something different, it's just different.
I don't want to deal with that.
And that's
that's
that's fine.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. Like I just don't want to deal with. Like I could click right here and there's a message from my aunt, and I think a cousin. And in the 90s, somebody called me early in the morning, and they're like, "Hi, I think I'm your sister," and I'm like,
Well,
"It's fucking 9 o'clock on a Saturday."
so
Why are you
Jim, I
calling
have
me?"
half siblings in Huntsville, Alabama, right? They're no different than the half siblings that I know from Virginia.
Yeah.
I feel close to the people in Virginia. I don't really know if I care if I meet the people from Huntsville, Alabama or not. If I did, that'd be interesting, but I'm not like going out. Like I can find them. David did 23andMe, and
Yeah, I did
He got all the
Ancestry
information, and
'cause of
he's like,
Caitlin.
he contacted me afterward. He's like, I think we have some cousins in Huntsville. I'm like, no, they're your aunts and uncles. It's interesting. I don't know. I find it all kind of fascinating, and and I'm forever grateful.
I was glad they got rid of me. I don't have any complaints.
Okay.
It's like I'm not. I mean, yeah, you hear the horror stories, but it's like that's just life.
Look, things could be a lot worse, and things
Yeah.
could certainly be different. I
I'd
don't
say
want to
look up Sylvia Lukens, but
I'm not going to
don't.
say better. I had a great childhood.
Yeah, I had fun. It was.
grew up-
it was. You know what
Grew
it
up in a
was?
cool era in a really interesting place with a lot of interesting people, and I am still friends with all. I call them the distant street kids. We're all still friends. We get together about twice a year.
I hung out with those guys on Saturday.
See, and that's something that that's more meaningful. Having my biological my mother in my life is awesome, and it's so cool, and I hear from her. But I talk to my mom. I call her my mom. My mom's my mom, the woman who raised me.
That's I think what people
Talk to
who
her
aren't
every other
adopted
day.
don't understand.
Every few days, I talk to her. I talked to her before we came on the air tonight. She was in town. I wanted to make sure her flight was okay, and like I don't see her any differently.
It's just like it's same as everybody else with a weird complication to it.
It's a complication.
That's all. But
Everybody's
that's the thing. I don't want to deal with the complication.
To me, it's just a little added spice.
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
I'll use curry. It's fine. But no,
I like
just-
soy sauce.
Yeah, I just can't. I can't do that. It's just.
But well, for me, I'm forever grateful to have these people in my life.
Yeah, I mean, I always looked at it as I don't want to meet this person because there's no father on anything. I have no idea. But and everybody in my family knows my birth mother apparently. I'm like, okay.
Wow.
But it was like, I don't want to deal with the whole, like, oh, are you upset? I'm not fucking upset.
You're not upset about something you don't know.
Yeah, it's like I had a family. I had a childhood that was as shitty and as good as everybody else. Don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. But I don't want to have that conversation. It's like, look, man, you weren't ready to have a kid, and that's fine, and you don't.
And this beats the alternative.
Yeah. So
not having any consciousness.
I'm not
at
gonna
all.
buy. I don't want to be bought. Christmas is annoying enough as it is. I don't need to make it any more complicated. I don't need people like, hey, you got a spare kidney I can borrow? I don't need that shit. But
Well, I haven't run into that at this point, but
yeah, give it time because I swear that's what was going on.
hey,
But
listen, if it did, I would consider it.
fuck no, I'm saving that for Cat.
Oh, okay.
So no, I'm keeping that. That's for the kid. But yeah, no. I just don't. I don't know. It's just I never really thought about it, and then
Guess
when
we
it
should
came
have
up, I was
titled
just like,
this episode "Adoption Halloween"
yeah.
because we're right up against the wall already.
Oh my God, it is.
Yeah. See, we got into a real conversation.
Deep and stupid all of a sudden.
That's fine.
I just think it's funny.
Therapy for the adopted kids.
Like I said, the only thing that kind of smacked me in the face was realizing that my family actually does see me a little differently. They won't admit it. They won't see it, but it's true.
See, I don't know that to be true in my scenario.
In mine, it was like my one sister will not acknowledge. Like if I say anything about being adopted, she gets upset. She gets all weirded out by it. And it's like, it's just don't worry about it. I'm not upset about it. You shouldn't be yelling at me about it. One of my other sister.
I think so. My sister sees me as as her brother. And
Yeah, they do, but there's a little bit there. I mean, my mom obviously, she just told me like nobody loves you and you're not part of the family. I got that. My dad got me that one time at a lawyer's office because nobody in my family can be deposed because they're all insane. But I can because I knew what the hell they wanted me to say, and I answered their questions. And the guy's like, "Oh, we could put him on the stand." And my dad, I think I told you this before. My dad's response was, "Yeah, he's a really good kid. Yeah, he's really, and he's not even really mine." And like before he said that, I was like, "Oh, Dad's proud of me." And they said that, I'm like, "Fuck, you were so close." But
Oh man.
no, it's one of those things. I don't want to deal with the other part of the thing just because I don't want them to feel bad. I don't want anybody to explain anything because there's nothing to explain. It's all good.
All right. As long as it's all good and you're all good, and then it's all good and good.
Yeah, I didn't
right?
want my name to be Rick James anyway.
That would have been silly.
Yeah, it
But
would have made
you would
sense.
have been no, you wouldn't have been the precursor.
No.
One thing I'll say about Rick James, he played a Gene Simmons axe bass.
Yeah.
He was one of the guys that bought one and actually had a career, and that was kind of
Because
neat.
he was a super freak.
Pretty neat, man. So Mike Duva, he's asking if I bought an SBS, and I did buy an SBS. What's
happening?
I don't know. My phone's going off and
Is there a nuclear war about here?
saying I my subscription something or
Oh, it's probably spam.
it says my Norton LifeLock. I get these crazy things. They come up. These are not real,
No, they're all crap.
but they're coming up in the calendar somehow. I think somebody's hacked my calendar.
I don't know. It's always nasty because
I don't have any shows this weekend, Jim.
what?
Yeah, and
That's insane.
no, that's kind of the norm. So, Mike, I will tell you that the SBS is it's a big okay. The stainless steel frets, etc. I think it needs a hotter pickup. I haven't dove into that. I don't know. Divot into that. I did have Mark work on the frets because they were sprouting. It's interesting the guitar to play. They're jumbo frets. The action is really nice now. It's not as responsive as my Fenders. You're more than welcome to try it, but for $400, who gives a shit?
Right.
You know, it's a great backup guitar. But I think you should check it out sometime. Oh, thank fucking Christ. So Mike, if you want to come down, you know, you're always welcome to come down on a Tuesday night and do do the show with us, and we'd love to have you talk about your guitar prowess and all the bands you're in and all the people you play with. Mike Duva is just one of the best guitar players I know in this area, and a dear friend. I consider him a very dear friend. Yeah, man, I appreciate you.
Nice.
So come on down. Check out the SBS. You can play it on the radio, and we'll hook up the Mesa. Maybe next week I'll have the Mesa. What happened?
I guess he didn't come down.
Oh. Yeah, so the next old school show will be the 15th at Screwballs.
Yeah.
And we've got a couple shows coming up this month. Let me see if I can.
Got to do the release show there.
So we've got Screwballs on the 15th, and Old School is doing their second appearance at Well Crafted Brewing in Lansdale, which is a really, really, honestly, a really cool place. Hoping we get some shows there next year.
It's a brewery. How can it not be cool?
And they have a stage, and they have a sound guy, and then Old School's going to be back for Thanksgiving Eve because that's a tradition. And then we'll be at Pepper's on Black Friday because when you're done shopping, the one thing you want to do is rock out to some 80s hard rock.
Get wasted.
And that's what we do. We do it, and we do it really fucking well. And that's it. So for the month of November, we had 1, 2,
Fuck, is November?
3, 4, 5 shows under our belt. And then I'm going to see, on the 25th, I think it is, I'm going to see Queensryche and Accept. Finally getting to go fucking see Accept. Every time I try to go see those guys, something bad happens.
Well, then don't go
So
see them.
hopefully I'm going to see them. And we're going up to the Starland Ballroom, which I have never been to, and I'm very excited about. And then on the 29th, I'm going to Caesars with my son and my wife and his wife, and we're going to watch Zach Sabbath. It's Zach Wild's tribute to Sabbath.
Nice.
And I'm really excited because I love Zach Wild. Zach Wild's one of my favorite guitar players. And I'm really excited to hear him do his renditions of classic Sabbath, Ozzy era, which I think is going to have a certain specialness to it now that, obviously what's happened here with Oz. So, it's 9:00. We didn't even do, we'll save it for next week.
Yeah, and if you're bored and you want to do something right now, or if you're not bored and you just want to hear something kind of cool, check out MontgoRadio.com. Check out the Cat Call, my daughter's radio show. It's going on right now. So it's at moncoradio.com, and you can find it there or on a bunch of other sites. But check it out, give it a try, and have some fun. There you go. All right.
Thank you all.
So we'll be back next weekish, and we'll have more silly shit, I guess.
I think so.
We'll feel better. We're a little depressed tonight.
It's a little downer night.
It's a little sucky tonight because
It's okay. We're allowed. We're
Yeah.
allowed, you know.
It's just it was.
This was a one of those shows where we
we're transitioning. You know.
we reflected.
Yeah, a little reflective.
In return for money.
No.
Right.
There was no money. There's no money in this.
There's beer. The transactions are in beer.
It's beer transactional.
It's transactional. Not all transactional things are bad.
I see it all the time when
I'm sure you do.
I've seen the news. So, all right. So, what the
Good
hell is
night.
this?
Good night.
All right, we're out. See you later. Take care. Goodbye. And